Every night, as you slip into slumber, a hidden world unfolds behind your closed eyes. A world where logic is suspended and the impossible becomes reality. But have you ever stopped to wonder why these dreams haunt you? Or what they might be trying to tell you? You toss and turn, waking with remnants of bizarre stories lingering in your mind, characters and places that feel strangely familiar yet alien. Do these dreams carry a deeper meaning, or are they just the random firing of your brain? There's a part of you that knows. They mean something. They whisper truths, echo fears, and call out for your attention in ways your waking self refuses to acknowledge. And when you dream of falling endlessly, being chased, or losing something precious, what if these aren't just nightmares? What if they're messages from a part of you that's been silenced for far too long? Carl Jung saw dreams as the most honest form of communication between the conscious and unconscious mind. He believed they are not mere chaos, but a coded language through which your soul speaks. So why do your dreams matter? What are they saying about the life you're living, the choices you're making, the person you're becoming or avoiding becoming? Let me ask you something terrifying. If you could decipher every dream, what truths would you uncover about yourself? We often dismiss our dreams as insignificant or trivial, but what if the dreams that disturb you the most are the ones you should be paying the most attention to? Dreams have a way of bringing the unconscious into the light, showing you the sides of yourself you've been hiding from. Perhaps it's the fear of being vulnerable, the regret of roads not taken, or the anger that simmers beneath a calm exterior. Imagine your dreams as a mirror, reflecting the parts of you that you avoid in the day. Jung called this unacknowledged part the shadow. It's everything you've been taught to hide, deny, or ignore. And it's within your dreams that your shadow speaks. Every time you close your eyes, your shadow dances across the stage of your subconscious, asking to be seen, to be heard, to be integrated back into the whole of who you are. So what happens when you ignore these dreams, when you wake up and brush them aside? Do they fade, or do they intensify, demanding your attention in louder, more distressing ways? If you've ever woken up with a pounding heart from a dream that felt too real, you're not alone. That jolt, that visceral reaction, is your subconscious breaking through the noise, insisting on being acknowledged. But why is it easier to dismiss dreams as nonsensical rather than confront what they reveal about us? Is it because we fear what lies beneath our conscious facade? Jung believed that dreams act as a compensatory mechanism, balancing the conscious and unconscious mind. They bring to light what we neglect in the daylight. If you are overly rational, your dreams may be filled with chaos. If you're emotionally repressed, they might be bursting with unbridled feelings. So what is your mind trying to balance? What truths are desperately trying to surface? Your dreams are not random. They are carefully curated stories, designed by your psyche to express what your waking self struggles to articulate. To interpret these dreams, you must approach them with curiosity rather than fear, with openness rather than dismissal. Think of your dreams as a map, guiding you toward the undiscovered terrain of your inner world. Each symbol, each scene, holds a clue to a part of you that waits for recognition. Why do you keep dreaming of that old childhood home or that faceless figure watching from afar? What do these recurring symbols tell you about the life you're living now? Jung's approach was to see these dream symbols as archetypes, universal motifs that convey meaning beyond words. They connect your personal experiences with the collective wisdom of humanity, showing you that while your journey is unique, it is also deeply interconnected with others. Perhaps your dream of flying represents a longing for freedom, or an unresolved conflict, or the never-ending maze symbolizes feeling trapped or lost in waking life. By engaging with these symbols, by acknowledging them as pieces of your own personal myth, you begin to see yourself more clearly. You begin to understand the narratives you've been unconsciously living by. But how do you start interpreting these enigmatic messages? Begin by keeping a dream journal, writing down every detail upon waking. No matter how fragmented or bizarre, capture it. Over time, patterns will emerge and recurring themes will become visible. Ask yourself, what emotions did the dream evoke? What was I trying to accomplish? What obstacles did I face? These questions will guide you in mapping the message your subconscious is trying to send. Dreams are not linear narratives, but emotional landscapes. They are textures, feelings, and sensations. Jung suggested that dreams demand a response. They are alive, and they ask you to listen, to engage, to respond with conscious action. What if you could dialogue with your dreams? What if you could ask questions and receive answers, not in words, but in images, in shifts in your waking life? The journey into your dreams is not for the faint-hearted. It requires courage to face what you've hidden from yourself. But the rewards are profound. Deeper self-awareness, greater emotional resilience, and a clearer sense of purpose. By integrating the messages of your dreams, you invite healing. You begin to reconcile the parts of yourself that have been at war, to make peace with your shadow. When you understand your dreams, you understand yourself. You start to see the patterns that have held you back, the fears that have kept you small, the desires that have remained unfulfilled. Transformation begins with this understanding. It begins when you stop running from your dreams and instead run toward them, with open arms, with curiosity, with the willingness to be transformed by what you find. Why do so many resist this journey into the dream world? Because it demands vulnerability. It asks you to be honest with yourself in ways you may have never been before. But what if you embraced the discomfort? What if you allowed your dreams to guide you, to teach you about the depths of who you are, to challenge you to grow beyond your fears? Jung argued that the dream is a small, hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul, unlocking pathways to understanding that are not accessible through logical reasoning alone. What lies behind your door? What parts of yourself are waiting to be discovered, waiting to be made whole? Your dreams are calling you, not to unveil a new you, but to reveal the true you hidden beneath layers of expectation and fear. Dreams are a sacred conversation with your deepest self. They are not futile distractions, but profound invitations to engage with your true nature. In a world that demands you be constantly awake, productive, and rational, your dreams offer an essential counterbalance. They ask you to pause, to reflect, to go inward. What if you allowed yourself to be guided by their wisdom? What if you embraced your dreams not as mere remnants of sleep, but as powerful allies in your journey of self-discovery? You might find that the answers you seek in the waking world have been with you all along, whispered softly in the language of dreams. Awaken to the truth within you, and let your dreams illuminate the path to your wholeness. Thank you for staying until the end. If this exploration into your dreams resonated with you, subscribe to join our journey of self-discovery and share in the comments. What recurring dream do you have, and what do you think it's trying to tell you? Your insights could help someone else understand their own dream world.